Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be talking about the ShoX Sentinel. The ShoX Sentinel is a FPV drone that sells for about 71 euros. Okay, the box is actually quite nice, it's quite nicely designed, it's white here, and here at the top you have the name, a handle, and on the side here you have again the name. Here on the other side you see some of the features here, like it has two cameras, one bomber camera, one front-facing camera. It has self-correcting auto-trim technology. It folds away quite nice, which I've tested and works quite good. And it can be controlled via the app, which is very unreliable. On the other side here you have the ShoX Sentinel here. In front you have an adjustable camera. You have a lithium-ion battery that lasts for me up to 6 or 7 minutes. Here's at 9, but I never got actually full 9 minutes out of it. Here you have the controller, and you can put your phone here, so you can just clip it in. And the controller also folds away quite neatly. You have two antennas here that you can fold out. Here you have all kinds of features. Let's open it. Here you have the drone, then here you have the manual. Okay, the drone here, as you can see, it is quite big. So here you have the manual, here you have all the stuff that you have to do with the controller and then that you can do. Here you just have the app explained here. And here you just have simple instructions how to use it. And then just some warnings. Okay, the controller here, as you can see, is quite small. It gets quite compact. Here you have the two knobs for this is for turning and for going up and down. This is for going forward and left, right. Here you have the stop button, which I've used quite a lot. Here you have auto takeoff and auto land. Takeoff and then hover like 30 centimeters above the ground. And auto land will just slowly descend onto the ground and then stop there. Here you have a photo button and a video button. Here you have headless mode, no matter in which way you're facing, and the drone will go forward. Here you have flip button, so you can do flips in any direction. Here are speed modes. There are 3 speed modes. There is 30%, 60%, and 90%. First speed mode is a little bit too slow for me, and the second one is quite good. And the third one is just like for racing, but the problem is the battery goes flat quite quickly. Here you have the battery. This is a 900 milliampere lithium-ion battery, which is in a nice case. You can charge it with a micro USB. The charger that comes with it, here this one, it is quite flimsy and it breaks very quickly. Here you have the prop guards. These are just to stick here in the sides, and then it will just guard the props, as it says. Then here you have 4 extra propellers. I've already broken 2 of them, because once I flew into a wall, the second time I crashed into the pavement. And also have here a nice screwdriver, then you have some extra screws. Okay, let's come to the drone. Here you can see the bomber camera. It is facing, if you fly, it's facing downwards. And here you have the front camera. One can actually move it up and down. And here you have these lights. If the battery reaches 30% or below, it will start blinking. You have the slot for the battery, and you have nice holes here so you can aerate. Okay, now let's just show you the features of this controller and the features of the drone. I've now put the battery in. Let's switch the controller on. So by switching the controller on, you just have to pull one side down, and you'll hear the beeping, and the other side, and then you can see here a flashing light, and you have to go once up, once down, and then you can see that the lights here are are not blinking anymore. So I have to pull these two down and out, and then you will see that they are on. That they're not spinning fast, but they're spinning. Here, if I press stop here, they'll stop. And this will also happen in the air. It won't care how high you are or what you're doing, it'll just stop. And here the speed modes. Now is speed mode 2. Now is speed mode 3. Here you have headless mode. It will just constantly beep like this, so you know it's on. Then here for flip, you just have to press and then you select a direction in which you want it to flip. The problem with flipping is that you lose lots of altitude. So if you connect it to your phone, you can press this and it will shoot a photo from here and it will send it to your phone. Here you can also start a video or stop a video. And here you can see you can extend this. Here for the folding, you have to first fold the two back ones, so it will look like this. And you can, and then you can fold the other two also back. So it will look like this. It's quite compact. It fits into nearly every backpack. The only problem with the phone is that it has a delay. It will lag, so it will just stop for a second and then go on, which can get very dangerous, and that's why I actually crashed once. The range of this drone is 100 meters with a controller, so with this, and 30 meters with the phone, so via Wi-Fi. Also, there is no return to home, so if you're lost, then you just have to land and look for it. It is great at drifting away. So this drone is actually quite good at actually maintaining its altitude. It holds the altitude, but it drifts away with the wind. One thing that's great about this drone is that it's very crash resistant. I've actually crashed this lots of times, even from heights as 5 meters. This video was from the holidays that I did in Coffee Bay, that is in South Africa, and I was flying at the beach. There wasn't a lot of wind, but the ShoX Sentinel doesn't fly quite well in wind. I was trying to get a good aerial shot of the beach, but the problem is I can't fly too high because or else I'll lose connection with the controller and then I will crash. The camera of the ShoX Sentinel is 480p, but it's not very good, and as you can see here, the colors are not very bright, and that isn't doesn't look very good. Also, the camera does not feature any stabilization, and the camera can only be moved up and down by hand and not by the controller. One thing also, it doesn't handle brightness that well, and you also get stripes across the footage, which does not look good at all. And as a matter of fact, ShoX buys this drone from a Chinese manufacturer, then rebrands it to their name and sells it for more than double the price. I have a link down below of the drone, of the original drone. Unlike the rebranded version of the ShoX, the Chinese manufacturer produces various models, like they are 1080p, 2.7 and 4K versions. Here I'm flying in a local field in Switzerland, and as you can see here, the light is not really accepted in the footage, and there are stripes. Thank you for watching today's video, and don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Till next time, cheers!